Hey, what's going on guys? My name's ASTRALIS, and the group stages for ELeague Atlanta has just finished, so I decided, hey, let's do my predictions and reflect on what we've done. So the group stages here, looking at it, we did miss out on the ASTRALIS pick. If you watch my other group stage predictions video, I did originally have SK as my 3-0 pick, which would have been wrong anyway, but after reading the comments and looking at Twitter, I did change it to ASTRALIS. However, NAVI and Virtus Pro were the ones that made it through 3-0 undefeated. So I got that wrong. I was praying to Lord Jesus that Optic would beat Flipside the other day, and they did. So Flipside was out. So the only pick I got wrong was Optic advancing and ASTRALIS going undefeated, which isn't too bad. 21 points, so we're 4 away from bronze. So the group stage just finished like half an hour ago, so highlights video was up an hour ago. If you didn't see it, go check it out. It'll be in the end card at the end of this video. Moving on to the playoffs. This is interesting because if we go and break this down, this gets really challenging. I also find it interesting that 12 picks for the quarters, for the semis, and then 10 for the final, 7 for the champion. Like, usually it'd go up, but instead it goes down. Anyway, okay, so we have NAVI versus ASTRALIS in the first game. That's going to be a ripper of a game. Fnatic Gambit, Virtus Pro North, SK versus Faze. Okay, here's what I'm thinking here. First game, NAVI ASTRALIS. This could honestly, I reckon this could be a final. This could be a grand final, to be honest. NAVI went 3-0 out in the groups with Simple and Flamey and everybody going off. Edward especially, not so much Simple. But ASTRALIS, they lost their first game, but then they came back strong, beating Liquid just now. I don't remember who else they beat. They lost to SK in overtime. That was a close game. That was a shit close game. I was sweating balls. So I honestly think NAVI is going to win this game. I don't really have any reasoning other than NAVI have just looked so damn good in the group stage. They dropped 12 rounds throughout all 3 games going undefeated. 16-3, 16-3, 16-6. That, to me, that is insane. I honestly think NAVI will win that, but I won't be upset if ASTRALIS does end up winning. Okay, Fnatic versus Gambit. This is one of the more difficult ones to predict. I think this and NAVI ASTRALIS are one of two of the hardest ones to predict, because you've got NAVI and ASTRALIS top tier teams, and then you've got Fnatic Gambit who are like, they're not top tier, but they're not terrible. Like, they made legends. Congratulations. Beat out NVG2 such. So Fnatic Gambit. No, I haven't watched too much of these games. I did stay up. I have watched every single game thus far to make the highlights, except for earlier today, where my alarm didn't go off and I woke up at 5 AM instead of 2 AM, so that's fun. But it was a good sleep, so I don't regret it. So, Fnatic Gambit, I actually don't know who's going to win this one. Gambit, fuck. I actually don't know. Let me know down in the comments which ones you think is going to win this one. Honestly, I don't know why, but my gut is telling me Gambit. So I'm going to have to buy this ticket. My gut's telling me Gambit's going to win this, and I don't really know why. Maybe Adren will go off, or maybe Olafmeister will just, like, do a bunch of shit. I don't know, but we're going to go Gambit on that one. Let me know down in the comments, rage at me how wrong I am and how I'm going to get every prediction wrong. Virtus Pro versus North. North is definitely going to win this one, guys. There is no way that North will lose to Virtus Pro. Bunch of 30-year-olds. There's no way they'll lose. But seriously, if North beat Virtus Pro in this best of 3, I'm trying to think of something I will do. I will go outside. I'll video and put it on YouTube, like just emptying a whole bucket of water on my head just because it's hot outside, so I don't care. It'll be fun. But I don't think that'll happen. I think Virtus Pro will definitely beat North. I don't really know what maps they like to play, so not too analytical. SK Faze. SK is my favorite team. They did beat Faze earlier in the group stages in overtime, I believe. It was 9-15 on Mirage, but Faze were up, and then SK came back and won. Today's matches, or was it yesterday's matches? One of the matches, Fallen has not been playing very well. I think because they've integrated Foxes and Orpa into the team, they've had to switch up roles a little bit, rather than just putting him in, plug and playing Fox into FNX's old spot. they've decided to change it around. So I don't really know. I hope SK will win this one, but really it could go either way. But I'm gonna put down SK because vamos SK boys, let's go. Okay, so those are my predictions. You can click away now if you want to. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about theory crafting the rest of the tournament. So going off, assuming all of my predictions are correct, NAVI plays Gambit in the semis. NAVI wins that one. I think it's fairly obvious that NAVI wins that. Even if NAVI plays Fnatic, even if Astralis plays Gambit or Fnatic, maybe Astralis Gambit, maybe Gambit could take it. But anyway, that top group, it seems pretty likely that whoever wins the NAVI Astralis quarterfinal is going to make it into the grand final. So then it gets interesting. That's not too interesting, but then it gets interesting with the bottom half of the bracket. Virtus Pro versus SK potentially in the semis. It could be Virtus Pro Faze. Doubt it'll be North anything because Virtus Pro are really good. Although they could choke, depends. So SK Virtus Pro, if that does happen, it becomes SK Virtus Pro. However much I like SK, I'm picking Virtus Pro because I want that gold. So then, say, NAVI versus Virtus Pro in the Grand Finals. This is... Oh, God. I think I'm going to have to just leave that when it comes to it, to be honest. Because that is not going to be a fun match to predict. Fuck. I think I'd honestly go NAVI. I think I'd go NAVI because they looked fantastic in the groups. It really depends how the quarters and the semis play out for both of these teams. So, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But imagine we get all 4 of these picks right. So we get 12 per pick, 12 times 4 is 48. How much is it? Does it say how much it is? I'm in the global 2%. What the fuck? I'm in the top 2%. 2% for the pick'em so far. What? That is insane. Woohoo! Okay, well, that actually does, that makes a little bit more sense because originally I had NVG2 here. I feel like a lot of people had NVG2 instead of Faze and Fnatic. SK Navi, Virtus Pro, and North, they were all obvious ones to make it through. And then just depending on what you did for the Navi VPs into 3-0s, whatever. Flipside, I feel like Flipside, Hellraisers, and Liquid were like the 3 big ones for going 0-3. I picked Flipside because they played... Fuck. Their first game, I don't remember who they played first game, but it was a team that they got shit on, I think. I don't remember who it was, but I looked at that game and I'm like, yeah, no, Flipside will go through 0-3. Optic, I feel like a lot of people put Optic on there because of they won ELeague Season 2 and they've been looking really good, but they got trashed. They did get really unlucky having to play Astralis and NAVI, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong, but they definitely played Astralis. I think they played NAVI first game. And that's hard. That's hard. When you're playing, like, top 2 contenders for winning the entire thing, it gets hard. But, I changed out Fnatic and Faze from G2 and, Envy because, I don't know. I just did. I had the gut feeling. Okay, so going back to the playoffs here. Yeah, okay, so going back, it doesn't say how much you get for bronze and silver and stuff. But if we go back to Cologne, I didn't play Cologne, did I? I played Columbus. Yeah, I played Columbus. So my global ranking was 7% for the fantasy. And then, wow, I got just silver. Wow, I was really shit, wasn't I? Did I even... Oh, I didn't do the semis. Oh yeah, because I was on a cruise. I was on a cruise during Columbus. I didn't get to do my quarter picks. And, because I was on C that day. Back into port this day. C that day. That day. So, yeah. That's what happened there. But, so, it was 25 for bronze, 50 for silver, and 75 for gold in Columbus. So, if we assume that that's the same for Atlanta, we go 48 plus 21 is 69. So if we get all the quarter picks right, that's 69 points straight up. We only have to make one of these 3 to just get gold straight away. So we could get gold. Could you get gold by the quarters? No, you couldn't. Because maximum group stage was 3-3, 3, that's 7, 9, 3, 27, plus the 48, which is 27 plus 48. I'm so far. No, that's 75. You could legit get gold. It is possible to get gold straight up after the quarterfinals. That is crazy. So maximum amount of points is 97 for the entire thing. That's actually really interesting. So let's assume we get let's assume one of the obvious ones. Let's say ASTRALIS wins instead. So 36 instead. That puts us at 67. We'd still only need to get one of the other ones. So unless like Faze and ASTRALIS upset and I only get 24, that puts me at 45. 45, I would... No. Okay, so if two of them upset, I wouldn't be able to get the gold. But if only one of them upset and we make 36, which is... Oh, wait, no, I'm retarded. I counted wrong. I counted an extra 10. So 36 plus 21 is 57. And then we need to make two, any two combination instead of any one. My bad. Okay, so that's my little predictions episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy. I will make one of these for the semis and the grand finals tomorrow as well. I find it interesting that they're playing 3 quarterfinals on one day and then the semis and the last quarter and the semis on the other day. I find it interesting they didn't have the 3 quarters on one day and then doing it, because they're going to have to like update the pickems in between matches. That's going to be a little weird. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, sure leave a like down below. There will be a full-length Counter-Strike game tomorrow for all of my loyal subscribers, because there won't be a video tomorrow because there's no games. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.